With the rainy season just a few months away, the government is now busy enhancing its disaster preparedness. The Department of Social Welfare and Development is spearheading such efforts along with the NDRRMC, also lending a hand is the UN World Food Program. Added details from Freddie Abando.
This early, the government has started its preparations and the pre-positioning of assets and resources to respond to all kinds of natural disaster that may hit the country for 2014. Despite government's mobilization to handle the impact of Yolanda's force last year, its overwhelming impact has provided lessons to enhance disaster preparedness and response. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, led by Secretary Dinky Soliman, has taken the lead in mobilizing partners for the massive challenges of responding to natural calamities. The DSWD, the National Risk Reduction Council, received donations of logistic equipment from the United Nations World Food Program to deal with future emergencies. In the package are 40 satellite phones, 8 storage units for food, 1 prefabricated office, and over 1,500 pallets for the DSWD.
They're turning over all of these facilities to us so that we can preposition them in different parts of the country, because now, together with the NDRRMC, of which the DSWD is the vice chair for response and relief, we are prepositioning in Davao City, in Cebu City, in Clark, and in Fort Magsaysay, as I understand from Secretary Volz Gasmin, assets that we would need to respond to any kind of natural event that would require an emergency operation. So this is going to be used, as you can see, it's either for sheltering people, as we did in Zamboanga, but in Tacloban, for example, this is the Barangay Apitong, which is our hub. We are using them as warehouses.
In the meantime, relief operations for Yolanda-stricken areas in the Visayan region continues with the DSWD as the lead agency. The World Food Program continues to be a major partner. Soliman also said livelihood opportunities and cash for work programs are also in play as government continues its massive recovery efforts for Yolanda victims.
It is a continuing partnership. We have a very large program with DSWD, but in the case of Yolanda, we began with the immediate response with food, because that was the most urgent need. Our support, as all external support should be, is complementary to what the government is able to do. As markets have come back online, and as the government has been able to some of the more immediate food needs, we have now transited, as the Secretary was saying, to a program of cash for assets, which we will also finalize, God willing, by the end of July.
The relief is a continuing effort. We still continue to provide 25 kilos of rice and 20 pieces of canned goods, noodles, and coffee for 280,000 families in Eastern Visayas. That will continue until we are able to assess, which is what we're doing now, on the capacity of families to be able to get food on their own. This is done through cash for work, cash for asset rebuilding, which we are doing with World Food Program.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.